Your son only gets one shot at each camp to ask a coach for a scholarship offer. And if he freezes up, he'll leave with just a t-shirt instead of a $200,000 scholarship offer. In this video, I'm taking you behind the scenes where I coach real high school football players through exactly what to say, what to ask, and how to earn a football scholarship right there at the camp. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Richie Contartesi, and I earned a D1 football scholarship at just 5'7" and 150 pounds in the SEC at Ole Miss, and now I coach families and athletes to do the same.
So, Will, you're going to kick us off, brother. You look ready to go. Hey, I'm a coach over at Concord, because we'll just stick with that one. I'm just hanging out at the camp.
Okay. Hey, Coach Richie. My name's Will Parsons. It's great to meet you. I'm really excited to be here at the mega camp of Concordia. What position do you coach for Concordia?
Oh yeah, so I'm a receivers coach.
Oh, that's cool. How long have you been a receivers coach for Concordia?
Yeah, I've been here for 2 years, man. I've been here for 2 years.
Oh, that's really cool. What's something that you're looking for in a player like an O-lineman?
Yeah, so this year we're really looking for some O linemen that can really kick step, get back fast, and protect our quarterback, because he's one of those guys that really sits in the pocket. So that's really what we're looking for.
I got you. My high school team's the exact opposite. He's always scrambling out of there. Then I have a question. Do I now just go to the I'm fired up to show you what I have today, or just keep the conversation rolling?
Yeah, I mean, look, it depends, right? So it's a really good question.
Yeah.
Well, and it depends, right? If there's like 12 other schools that are there, or coaches that you've never met, you had a relationship with one, but there's these others and you want to get to them, then you want to kind of like move on, right?
Yeah. Right.
And also, is the coach interacting with you back? Is he, you know what I mean? So it's a very one-sided. So like in this conversation, a lot of coaches are going to be talking to be like, cool, man. So you play offensive line? Awesome. So tell me about how's recruiting going? They might ask you questions too. And we can kind of role play that out. But for this, it's if that's the only coach and it's one school and it's an indie camp, it's just that school, then yeah, definitely have a conversation.
Yeah.
Answer their, you know what I'm saying? But in this scenario, it's like, I want to get to like 10 other coaches too. So you see what I'm saying? So let's just say you want to move quickly. So walk me through it.
Okay. Hey, Coach, I'm fired up to show you what I can do today. Would it be okay to connect with you for a couple minutes after the camp to get some feedback?
Yeah, I'd be glad to do that. I appreciate you coming up and talking to me, Will, and I would be glad to do that for you.
Okay, thank you. You
got it.
Have a good rest of the camp.
Cool. Good job, dude.
Thanks.
How did he do? What do you guys think? Good? What are some things he did well? Shout it out.
He stayed on topic, and he didn't try to go off track and go crazy about anything specifically.
True, Dad. What else?
He comprehended what you said and just kind of spoke back on it, rather than just moving along.
Yep. Cool. What are some things you think he could work on? You guys aren't going to make each other mad. It's all in fun here, guys. What are some things you think he could work on?
Enthusiasm.
I do it too, but he kind of stuttered a lot. So just before you go up to a coach, try to breathe and just try to calm your heart rate, I guess, because my heart loves to beat out of its chest before I go to do that.
Yes. Well, that's like why we're doing this, guys. You know what I mean? The more you practice, the more you're prepared, the more you're going to be confident, the more you're not going to be scared. You know what I mean? So that's why when I'm like, did you role play it? And you're like, no. It's like, what? What are you talking about? You should have role played this 500 times. You know what I'm saying? The camp invite phone call. It's the same thing. But yeah, I agree. I think that's really good feedback. Really, really good feedback. And that's why you're here, Will. And it's awesome. And you're just gonna do it 25 times, and by the 26th, you're gonna be like, this is so easy.
Be good.
I'm not gonna be scared. One thing I want you all to think about, and this was really interesting. I was talking to one of the coaches. He said, just like you guys are fearful of being rejected, so are they. It was very interesting where he like gave me the reverse psychology of how coaches are sometimes worried about calling a player or reaching out because they don't want to get rejected. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind too. So when you go up and you talk to a coach, you're actually making them feel good. I know you guys are like, don't believe me, right? I'm telling you, like, you're getting them warmed up because they don't want to go walk up to a player and get like, oh, you're at Concord? I'm not going there. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. So that should give you the freedom to just be like, it doesn't matter, right? My only other feedback for you, Will, is when they say they're looking for something, find a way to like align with it versus the opposite. You know, when you did that, I was like,
yeah, I
what?
got
Like,
you.
does that make sense though?
Yeah.
Okay. We want to kind of align with it versus go
away from
opposite of it. All right. Let's get one more. Who wants to go? Step up to the plate. Wes, you're up, dude. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's do it, man. So I'm at let's keep the same school, Concord. I'm just hanging out at the camp.
All right. Hey, Coach Richie. My name is Wesley Somerset. It's great to meet you. I'm really excited to be here at the Indy Mega Camp. What position do you coach at Concord?
Hey, yeah. Nice to meet you, Wesley. I'm actually the quarterbacks coach.
Oh, okay. How many years have you been coaching at Concord?
Yeah, we actually we just got a brand new staff, so I haven't even been here for more than 3 months yet.
Okay. All right. What are you looking for in wide receivers at Concord?
Yeah, man. Right now, we actually do have a couple wide receivers positions that are going to be opening up here in our 26 class. Are you a 26 or?
I'm a 27.
You're 27? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. We have a lot of spots opening up after next year. So that's good to know. Yeah, right now we're looking for receivers. Like our big thing is we run the air raid. So we're looking for some guys that can really run some really crisp, tight routes and catch everything. Like that's really big for us.
That's what I did best. So yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'm fired up to show you what I can do today. Would it be okay if we can just connect for 2 minutes after the camp and I can get your feedback?
Yeah, I appreciate you coming up to me, Wesley, and I'd be glad to give you some feedback after the camp. What number are you so I could look out for you? Let me put on my notepad.
118.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna keep my eye on you. Cool. Good job, dude. That was really good. What do you guys think? What did he do well? What did he do well? Talk. What you guys got?
He was very confident with like giving a response to like what he does well.
Yeah. I thought that was great. What else?
I think he was very personable. Like he showed enthusiasm like he was supposed to, and he didn't seem timid or scared or like too overconfident. He was just where he needed to be at, I feel.
100%. I agree. Cool. Good. Is there anything that he could do to work on? And by the way, it doesn't have to be players. Coach K, if you want to jump in, Coach Jones, Coach Brian. What are some things you think he could do to work, or what are some things he can do to get better?
He was confident, but maybe he could enunciate better. Like he was kind of a little fast. So maybe slow it down.
Yeah, just slow your pace.
So it kind of lasts a little longer.
Yep.
Don't rush it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. I think it was really good, dude. I think you did a really good job, Wesley. And I think, as you keep practicing and practicing, it'll just be a little smoother, right? A little less choppy. And then when you get up and talk to a coach, man, you're going to have these questions in the back of your mind and you're going to be like slinging, talking to coaches. All right.
Yes, sir.
Well, you're going to see all these other kids are just sitting back. You know what I mean? You're going to be the 27 that everyone knows.
Yes, sir.
All right. Cool.
I'll do it.
Let's go.
Coach Richie, thanks again for taking the time to speak with me at the North Alabama camp. I really enjoyed being here. And what were your thoughts on the camp?
Yeah, I appreciate you coming back, Gabe. I did tell you I'd give you my feedback. I thought the camp was really good. I think as far as feedback for you, I think some things that you did really well were X, Y, and Z, and some things I think you can work on are X, Y, and Z. But I think you're a good little player, Gabe. I'm excited to watch your progress from here.
Okay. So based on what you did see, on what I did well and what I didn't do, where would I be on your board?
Great. I just want to pause here for a second and give you feedback. Great job, Gabe. Because I answered that second question for you. So the fact that you good job. Good job. And I know I gave you XYZ. If you wanted to dive into it and be like, when you say X, what, that's fine too. But great job, dude. Really good. Yeah. Right now, Gabe, we've got 2 openings at your position. And we've got 10 guys that we're really looking at. And right now, I'm always going to be transparent with players. Right now, you're number 7, right? So you're up there on our board. We are interested in you. There is a possibility that, we could offer you. But right now, you're sitting in that spot right there.
Okay. So, Coach, I really enjoyed being here. And from what I have seen, I really do love your program. So as a player, what can I do to earn an offer to be able to play for the North Alabama Lions?
Yeah, I mean, look, like I said, you're at that 7 slot. So I appreciate the question. The big thing for me is I want to see you really, really work on that XYZ. I really want to see you work on you switched to fullback, right?
Yes, sir. I'm playing
Okay.
both ways for fullback and defensive end.
All right, let's just say fullback. For fullback, I really want to see you really get your hands underneath the shoulder pads. I want to see you pushing guys backwards, right? I know you did a good job of blocking, but it was kind of a stalemate. I need to see you pushing guys back. Does that move in the line of scrimmage? Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. That really does. I appreciate your feedback a lot. And throughout the year, throughout my season, I hope that your season goes good. But I promise you in the film that you'll see for my senior year that you'll see an improvement in me as a player and just being able to be coachable. And hopefully I do move up on your board because I really do love your program and I'd love to be able to be a Lion.
Good job, dude. Good job, Gabe. All right, good. What did you do well?
If you're the parent of a high school football player who wants to earn a college football scholarship and your son is struggling with marketing himself or confidently communicating with college coaches, I wrote this book specifically for you. Inside it, I share exactly how I earned a Division I football scholarship in the SEC at just 5'7" and 150 pounds, without going to camps, being ranked, and without any connections. And right now, I'd like to give you a copy completely free. All I ask is that you just cover shipping. I'll drop a link in the description below so you can grab your copy before we run out.
Was very confident.
It was. You're comfortable role playing on these calls, dude. It's good.
He was real reasonable with the coach. Like even when he didn't get the response that he wanted, he could still be confident and be happy about turning it into a positive response.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just to like add on top of that like confidence thing, he didn't follow the script exactly. I think it's always a good thing to go off script a little bit, improvise on your own, everything.
Yeah.
The answers like you, like he added extra. Always good. Shows that enthusiasm, shows a little bit of character that he has. I think that's awesome. One thing I'd like to ask you though, Richie. So when you say like, hey, we can work on XYZ, would it also be like a good thing to ask like, oh, hey, like what drills can I do? Like what specific workouts would be good to work on that as well? Or should we just get to the next point?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I think because there's two sides of this. There's like them expecting you to just. That's a really good question. What are your thoughts on that, Brian? I'm going deeper into like asking them the more of the how versus the what, or versus, just going to your coach.
I'm a big fan of it.
Okay.
Because not only did you ask him like what you need to do to get better, like it's one thing to ask that, but if you don't know what to do to get better at it, and you're honest about it, and you're asking him, then that doubles down on you're that much more serious about getting better at it. Because you're asking him just like what he would tell his own players how to get better at it. He's going to tell you a drill that they do every day. That's what he's going to tell you. To me, that was always doubling down on I just asked you how to get better, but now I know exactly how to go do it. So I was really serious about getting better at it because I asked you how to get better at it.
And you're extending your time with me.
Correct.
Like it's genuine. Like if I'm coaching H-backs and running backs at North Alabama, like, and you're like, man, I don't really know how to get better at that. Like, get some advice. I'm a football coach. It's what I do. Like, of course, I'm going to go and show you something, and I'll probably go and demonstrate something with you. Well, now you just have more time with me. So, yeah, it's not a bad thing at all.
Awesome.
Love it. All right, cool. There's your answer, Carter. And they both made great points, and I agree with them 100%. My thought was more of like, oh, well, it doesn't matter. Their point is way better than my thought. So, great question, Carter. I'm really glad you asked that, and good answer, guys. I think that's absolutely the route to go there. Cool. Feedback for Gabe. Quick. Let's give him some feedback real quick. What can he do to get better? I got something for you right off the bat, Gabe, that I think will help you a little bit. Towards the end, obviously you asked the question, what do I need to do to earn an offer? And he gave you the answer. At the end of it, going into your kind of spiel, I thought was really good, especially like talking about how you're coachable and stuff. One question you guys can all ask here on this is it okay if I keep in touch and share with you my progress at that? Right? At pushing guys back, so that once you start, you're going to do it anyways, but just asking their permission, asking them if it's cool if I send you, videos, XYZ. They're going to say yes, and it just opens it up for you now to really be able to do it and not feel like worried about it. Does that make sense? Other than that, man, that was really good. That's next level, Gabe, from when I met you to where you're at now. Dang. Awesome. All right, cool. All right, let's do one more, and then we'll do a breakout, and everyone will do one, and then we'll be done. So real quick, who wants to step it up? Turn your mic off, and let's go.
I got it.
All right, now, Richard, go. Hit me.
Hey, Coach Richie. Thanks again for speaking to me at the beginning. I really enjoyed being here. What were your thoughts on this camp?
Yeah, I thought it was great. I thought a lot of great performances, and I think overall it was just a really great camp.
What you saw today, what is one thing I could focus on the off season to get better? Because I'm always looking forward to getting better.
Yeah, dude, I love that. I appreciate you coming up to me and also asking that question. It's a really good question. Richard, I did watch you, man. I think you're a good player. One thing I really want you to keep focusing on is your kick step and just getting back a little bit faster. I want to see your feet get a little bit quicker. But other than that, man, you're a great player and you got a lot of upside for sure. So I'd love to see you do that though.
Thank you very much, Coach. Do you have like any recommendations on like a drill I could do for that, or?
Yeah, I would do this one and this one.
All right. Thank you very much, Coach. Based on what you saw today, where do you think I would be on your guys' board?
Yeah. So right now, Richard, you're in a spot right now where I think, based on our conversation beforehand, your film and what I saw today, we're going to go ahead and we're going to extend you an offer. All right. It's not going to be committable. I'm going to let you know up front. Okay. Cause you're not quite in our top 3. But I do want to extend you an offer and get that ball rolling. With that being said, I need to see that improvement on your foot speed. Can I count on you to do that?
Yes, sir, Coach. I'll send you videos on my progress probably every week or so, maybe, and then I'll keep sending you that stuff. And I really am grateful that you extended me this offer, and I'll keep working as hard as I can to keep improving and showing you guys what you need to see.
Cool. All right, good stuff. And that happened, right? You already have I already have your cell numbers and all that. So, but I like it, dude. Good job on coming back. And Ro just said it here, but just coming back and saying like, hey, I'm not gonna let you down, Coach. Like, you made the right decision. Reassuring him of that. That's good. Good job. What do you guys think? You did good? Coach
You did
Jones,
good, Richard.
huh?
Thank you.
Coach Jones, am I wrong in saying you do all these things? They know who you are. After they extend you an offer. How many times did that happen at your camp? FCS program?
Well, pretty often, because like if we're inviting you there, we've already been in contact with you and we just really want to see you in person and kind of confirm what we've already seen on film. Like it's there, you know. You just gotta show up and deliver. So I mean,
and it's all the things, guys. It's delivering on the product. You got to ball out on the field, but it's also delivering in the other things, right? What are the coach's values? What's important to their culture? Is it accountability? Is it discipline? Is it toughness? Is it whatever it is? You can portray that there, right? Not just on the field, but all the stuff. It's your character. It's who you are. All that matters. Crazy stat: only 21% of the people that watch our videos are subscribers. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to continue to watch it, we post a podcast on the YouTube channel every Monday. We post a coaching video or how-to video every single Wednesday. So if you want to continue to watch videos, then make sure to consider to subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.